femininity. It's definitely about being attractive, and it's almost about dumbing yourself down and making a man feel more masculine by not showing your wits. And I think touched on something very, very important. And I think maybe that is why when people see people who are deemed as attractive, they assume that there's nothing else to them, or more so that they don't expect there to be anything but their appearance. Yeah.
Do you know, it's I just
found myself in rooms sometimes, and it's a bit of a hit and miss, because I feel like the smartest person in the room is the person who knows how to play dumb. But at the same time, I found that sometimes when I'm interacting specifically with men, I don't want to come across too intelligent, because I feel like I've been conditioned to believe that that's intimidating and that men don't like intelligence. They just want to see you as a pretty girl, and it's almost like adhering to the trophy frame, like a man just be seen and not heard kind of vibes.
Oh, we're going into some conversation right now. If you look, I wish you guys could have the inception to our minds. This is how we're thinking.
What's going on?
Do you know what you're? I think you're so right there, and I think that a lot of times us guys, our ego and our pride is what kind of really rears this ugly head when we're dealing with women, right? Because for as a male, almost as like. If let's say if you consider yourself intelligent, intelligence is like, oh, if she's smarter than me, then bro, like, like
what? Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Kind of vibes.
Exactly.
My mom told me, she said, if you want a man to do something, you have to make it seem like it's his idea.
And you know what, Mama, telling the truth, because even me,
it works. It really does work.
It does work, because biologically, the way our minds just are wired, there's a lot of ego and pride, and it's hard to unlearn a lot of that kind of stuff. And what you're saying even then is because what we're talking about now is how coming to the table, right? Unfortunately, there is some level of coming to the table between men and women when we're dealing with one another, right? So if you're pretty, that's a level of power already. Right. Because it moves somebody. If you're pretty and you were to say, hey, can I borrow your pencil? This guy is not going to think. He's just going to be like, yeah, here you go.
Yeah, so like you said, by way of being attractive, that already is a power, because it influences. That's something that women should use to their advantage, but not abuse. And I think I said something earlier, but my mum told me that if you want a man to do something, you have to make it seem like it's his idea. And I think sometimes women can see that as a weakness, like, why can't I just say A, B, C, and D? But really, that is, again, another power to have, to be able to get someone to do something without actually dictating what they should do. And it's almost like the art of submission.
Ooh, maybe.